Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make this granny square. It's the basic solid granny square that I'm going to show you. Depending on the size of the yarn you're using, you can choose the hook size. For this one, I'm using hook size number 4.5. It's a cotton and cotton mix yarn. I have all the information in the description below, so if you want to know where to purchase the materials for this tutorial, check the description. To start, we will start with our slip knot. So to make a slip knot, you wrap the yarn around your fingers twice and then go under and over, pull, and you have your slip knot. And in the beginning, we're going to make a circle first. So I'm going to make, usually you can make 4 chains and then attach to number 1 and slip stitch. So that would be your circle. And you can put a stitch marker in there, so all the stitches that we're going to work is going to be inside that circle we created. We start with 3 chains and then double crochet, another double crochet, 3, so 3 chains, 2 double crochets, and then 2 chains, and then 1, 2, 3, and then again 2 chains, again 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. I have that little knot there. I'm gonna hide it at the back, and then 2 chains again, and 1, 2, and 3 double crochets and 2 chains. So we created 3 corners. The 2 chains that we're going to make now, it's going to create the 4th corner, and then we attach to chain number 3 by slip stitching. So this is our first row. As you can see, 4 corners are created, 2 chains in between a cluster. The clusters are 3 double crochets together. And now for the second row, so we're just going to keep the corners as is, do the same thing in the corners, and then for each space we're going to put a double crochet. So the second row, we're going to have 5 double crochets, including the corner. So 3 chains, 1 double crochet. Actually, it has to be, we start from where we ended, and then we're just gonna do 3 chains. Usually we finish the row, go to the next stitch, slip, 3 chains, go to the next stitch, double crochet, go to the corner, and do the same. So 2 double crochets in the corner, 2 chains, and then 2 double crochets in the corner. And then the next stitch, see in between, 1, 2, and 3. We go to the corner and then do 2 double crochets, 2 chains and 2 double crochets in the corner. So every row that we work on, we're gonna have 2 extra stitches because of the double crochet, because of the corner double crochets that we created. So every row there's gonna be 2 extra on each side, 2 extra double crochets. So again, you go in the corner, 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets in the same space, and then go to the next stitch, double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, and then our next stitch is going to be the corner space. Again, in the corner space we're going to do 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 double crochets. Okay, and as you can see, you have 2, and then the corner space is there, so we're going to attach to chain number 3 where we started. Now you can see on each row we started with, it looks like we had 3 in the middle, and then now we have 5 stitches in the middle. Okay, and then every row you're gonna be seeing that increase because of the corner increases that we made for the corner. We'll just be continuing doing the same thing. So now we're on the 3rd row. Wherever we stopped, just go in the stitch and then start with 3 chains and go to each stitch, make a double crochet, go to the corner, make 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets. As you can see, the 2nd row we have 5, the next row we have 2 extras, the next row 2 extras for each side of our square, as you can see in the picture here. So that's our 3rd row, that's our 4th row, and then 5th row. So for this size, which I'm making to make the fanny bag, this is the size, the complete size of the square is going to be 6 by 6 inches. With this yarn I did 5 rows, and then the size is 6 inches by 6 inches. Again, we're just going to do the same thing. Start with 3 chains, go to the next stitch, do a double crochet, go to the next stitch, double crochet, and then corner. As soon as you see the corner, do the same thing. You go inside that corner space, 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 double crochets. And then repeat the same thing, the next stitch, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and double crochet. So you'll have 7 stitches for each side. Okay, go to the next, double crochet, next, another double crochet. Just continue doing the same thing in each stitch, 1 double crochet. When you get to that corner space, you just repeat the same thing. 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. The next, same, a double crochet, double crochet again to the next, and then if you count, you see the numbers matching. Each side will have the same amount of stitches for each side. We'll have the same amount. So this 3rd row will have 7, and then the next row will have 9, then the row after will have 11. So on each side we'll get 2 extra stitches every row. Corner space is the same, 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 double crochets inside the corner space. Okay, just repeating the same thing for our third row. 2, 3, 4, 5, and same thing, corner space, corner space, 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 double crochets. And then since we started from the middle, whatever chain stitches is left, we just work inside each space and work 1 double crochet inside the stitch. So there's 1, and then there's another 1, and then the 3 chains we created, we just attach to chain number 3. Okay, slip stitch, and this is the finishing of the third row. So 2 more rows until you reach the size, and then we're going to be making 4 of these. So this third row is done, and then the next row we're going to repeat the same thing. Wherever you stopped and slip stitched, you can start with making 3 chains and then complete the spaces, double crochet, and then do the corners. Same thing until you have the size. As I said, for this fanny bag, the size that I'm looking for is 6 inches. So with this yarn, I made 5 rows. I did 5 rows and then got the size. And for the zipper, information is in the description. We just worked on the holes. These zippers have the holes around them. And for the corner spaces, we did 3 single crochets, and the rest just 1 single crochet in every other stitches in the corners. We do 3 double crochets each corner. So that's how I make the zipper ready for attaching the squares. And yeah, just we'll make 4.
Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to
here.
assemble and attach
So when you have them ready,
squares.
You can attach the
there's
squares.
Another video that I have
I'm going to explain you how
recorded
to attach them, and then how we're going to attach the zipper to the fanny bag that we create by attaching these
it's
4
called
squares.
a solid granny square. So I have a tutorial for this one.
Yeah.
But in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble these 4 squares. The size of the square is 6 inches, 6 by 6. So I've made 4 of them, and then we're going to attach them to make our fanny bag. So on the zipper, I have the link in the description and also in my bio. You can purchase them clicking on that link, and I will show you how to do the single crochet around the zipper, so you can attach it easily by just sewing. Okay, so for a square, this one we're gonna put it the back of our work is towards us, and then this one, the front is towards us. So back to back, and then this one for the side, we're just gonna fold it this way. So this way. So this is for this side. Okay, and then the other one, same thing. We're gonna fold it this way. This is how, I don't know if the camera shows the whole thing. This is how we attach. So to make it easy, so you can use your stitch markers and kind of attach them with the stitch marker first, so when you're sewing it's not doesn't move, so it's easier to sew. It looks more stable this way and it makes the sewing easier. So I'm gonna add the stitch markers. So even the bottom we're gonna also sew. This is gonna be the bottom of our bag, this, and then also the back. These sides are gonna be sewed together as well. So for sewing, I find it easier to just use my darning needle and sew them together. There are a lot of different techniques how to attach squares. You can crochet it, so many different techniques. Where for this one, because it's very beginner level, I'm going to show you how to sew using your darning needle. Okay, so after you do the attachment, you make your needle ready. These darning needles are very easy to use and the tip is not sharp, so it's easier to work with yarns. So I'll just show you. I'm gonna start from the top here and then go all the way and then finish it off at the back. So it's just once I finish from this front to the back. And usually when you sew, when you're attaching squares, it's better to start from the corners. So remember, in the corners we have like 2 chains. So because I'm attaching this side and the top, so I'm gonna go to the back loop of one of the chains, the top chain, the 2 chains, and then I'm gonna go through the back loop of the one on the side beside it. So it's a back loop to back loop attachment. So from this back loop, and then I'm gonna come from inside the back loop again, move it through that, and then the back loop from inside again, move it through that stitch, the back loop of this stitch. And then again, you're just gonna continue because we have the same amount of stitches, so it just works out so easily. From one side to the other side, from one square to the other square. So back loop to back loop. From inside, and then from inside. So you can see I'm not bringing the yarn over and going from here. So I'll work from inside of my work. So on the sides, the stitches look very clean, so there's no strands on top of these stitches. Okay, so again, from inside, back loop, and then inside, back loop. Okay, this is how it looks like. You can just stretch it, pull it a bit, and it will be tighter. So this is how the finish looks like. Very clean, tidy. You have this stitches on each side. Looks very, very clean. So it's very easy. Easier way for beginners to attach the squares. So again, I finished this one. I'm gonna go to the other one on the other side and continue attaching the squares this way. And also it's very quick. The finishing looks very clean. Okay, And then when you get to the corner, you do the same thing from corner to corner. So this corner will be attached to this corner. The bottom one, we'll leave it when we're attaching the bottom. Okay, we just use this first chain from the two. The one in the bottom will be for the attachment for the bottom part of our bag. Okay. There we go. You can just continue making your attachments, and at the end, I'll show you how to do the top part of the bag. Okay. So here I attached both sides. Let me see how clean and neat it looks. And the bottom is also sewed, and this is how it looks like after finishing all the attachments. So now we're gonna do 1 or 2 rows of single crochets all around the bag. So I'm not gonna start from this corner. I'm gonna start from here, and then when we come back, we can do the corner. So I'm just gonna bring the yarn and pull a loop, and then single crochet. Go under both loops. Okay, so single crochet all around the work to make a cleaner look on the top. And then we also have a bit of a space for attaching the zipper. Okay, so all the stitches, every stitch you see, just go under and make a single crochet. Okay, so here, because we've attached these two, so it looks a bit different because it's corner to corner. What I'm gonna do, so I'm not gonna go into that corner, and I'm just gonna go right away. There's this middle space that we have attached, and then there's this one on the side. So I'm gonna go to this middle space, make a single crochet, and then go to the next. So the middle is the attachment, and then on each side of the corner there's just 1 stitch. We go in, and then just continue doing the same all around the bag. Okay. Okay, so I'll continue, and I'll see you when I'm here. So I'll show you how to finish off the first row and start the second row. I'm going to do 2 rows. Here I finished around it, and then at the end I'm going to go to this corner once and then attach to the first chain I started with, the first stitch. So there's this one I'm going to finish, and then I attach to the top, and then slip stitch to the end, the first stitch we started with. Slip a stitch, and then 1 chain, and then repeat the same thing. Go under each stitch, both strands, and do another row. And then after that we can attach the zipper. Okay, so same thing all around. So 2 rows. If you want your bag to be a bit bigger, taller look to your fanny bag, you want more space, you can add a few more rows if you want. I'm just gonna add 2 and finish it off, and then sew the zipper. Okay, to attach the zipper, we just have to work around the zipper, which I have done for that one, but I'm going to show you in different color on this one, so we know how to do the single crochets around it. I'm going to show you in another color this green color. I'm using 5mm hook size, which I have used for the whole projects. For this one, if you can see, this 5 it's not gonna go, so we have to use a smaller one. So whatever you can try. So I've tried this with 2, so I'm gonna try it again with 2, and then you're gonna see how it is. So if you can use 3, again, might be easier for you. Try different hooks. As long as the hook goes through these holes, then you're okay. Okay, so 5 was used for the bag, but for the zipper, because of the size of the hook, we're going to change the hook size. Okay, so to start, we can start from the corner of the zipper. There's only one hole in the corner, and then the sides. So corner 1, the only difference is when we do the corner single crochet, we're gonna have 3 single crochets, including this first one, in that corner. So 1, 2, and 3. So as you can see, it just covers the whole corner. So 3 there, and then in each one of them, we're just gonna make 1 single crochet. Okay. I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see better. So I did 3 in the corner, and then in each one I'm gonna do 1 single crochet. Just put your hook in that space, yarn over, pull through, 2 single crochet. And the zipper is soft, so it's not very hard to work around the zipper. This is how it looks like. So we go around, make 1 single crochet in every space. When you get to that corner, this corner, you're gonna do 3 single crochets in that corner, and then 1 single crochet in each, and then again in the corner you're gonna make 3 single crochets. Corners are 3 single crochets. Each space will have 1 single crochet until you get to the end, and then slip stitch into that end stitch, the first stitch we made. Slip stitch into that, and the final look will look like this. Okay, and your zipper is ready. After you have your zipper ready, so you're gonna just have to make sure you have some measurements done. So as you can see, our zipper size is not gonna cover the whole bag. Okay, so we're gonna find the middle of the bag, which will be the middle of the square. So I'm gonna fold it just to make sure I have the middle size of the bag. Okay. You can also count and then see how many you have on top, and then find the middle. So for me, I feel like this is the middle of the bag, so I put a stitch marker there just for me to know. 1 stitch marker on each side if it's easier. So 1 stitch marker here. Okay, that's the middle of your work. And again, middle of each side, so I put a stitch marker. And for our zipper, we're gonna do the same thing. We find the middle of the zipper and then put a stitch marker on each side. Feel like this is the middle. You can check and see. You can also count. I don't want to count how we're gonna do the attachment. Remember we did the 2 to 3 rows on the top, so I want to keep 2 rows on top just to cover, and then I will be starting doing this attachment from this 3rd row. So 1, 2 on top, and then from here I'm gonna attach. So this I'm gonna attach from middle of the zipper to the middle, but I'm gonna keep a bit of space on top. Okay, these 2 rows I'm not gonna attach it right on top, so I'm gonna keep 2 rows on top and then attach it there. I'm gonna show you now so you see how it works. So have your darning needle, sorry, and then have your yarn ready. So just mark where you're gonna start the attachment. I said 1, 2 row I'm gonna do here, so you can see these spaces, these stitches on the 3rd row. So I'm gonna attach it there. So this is my middle one, so I'm gonna put my yarn, I'm gonna put it through both loops. So you can see every stitch has 2 loops on this side. Okay, and then here the zipper on the top, these V shapes, we're gonna move our needle under both strands, not back loop only, right? Remember the back loop for the squares, but for the zipper we're gonna move it through both. So I'm gonna move it through both, and then these 2, and then attach. Okay, now again same thing. See, 2, I'm gonna keep the 2 top ones, and then I'm gonna go under the next one. Okay, and I'm gonna go under both loops. Same thing, go through both, and then the other one under both loops. So we started from the middle because we wanna have, and then count, you can also count your stitches to see how many stitches you have, and then attach like that. Okay, attach until where it is, leave it there, and then go to the other side and then make the attachments. And then for these, for the this side, you just attach it to where it ends. Okay, so that's how you attach the zipper. That's the final work. The size you can see I've attached at the end, and then I have attached all the accessories to the bag, all the information about where to get the strap. The links are in the description. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll be adding more videos. This is the back. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Make a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be responding. And have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you very much.